I know Mother Angelou knows that the world done changed. I love cooking too, so I'm going to let my neurospicy brain enjoy making the meal now, and when I have the leftovers of that meal tomorrow, I will edit pages of one of my recent projects, and then I will use some of her advice. And I'll take you guys on the journey of making this meal. I already made my rice. I'm gonna have some rice and greens. I might make some tofu, but I'm just gonna show you guys me making the greens. I think I want some turmeric tofu. I was gonna add these cherry tomatoes to my stewed greens from the garden, but I read someone's post the other day where they said they know that they are a older woman who descends from people from the South, or she's from the South, and she knows this because she started eating tomatoes with all her meals. And that's just something I saw a lot of elders I grew up around doing, is like a slice of tomatoes with their meal on the side with a little salt and pepper. So I'm gonna eat these. We're gonna have these on the side. Just have something a little raw. Nice cold crunch. But I thought of that. And I also think of that when I think of Maya Angelou, because I could imagine she done sliced up a few tomatoes with some of her meals. I also have a lot of pictures of Maya Angelou, who she likes to garden as well. I got a lot of inspiration from her a few years ago when I took gardening serious, and I'll insert some of those photos. Quick cooking tip: give all of your vegetables from the garden, or even anything you buy from the store, an ice bath. I like my tomatoes really cold if I'm gonna have them raw, so I'm giving these a few cubes of ice on top, and I'll add a little water once my meal is almost done. That just allows for them to get a little bit more colder. And that's different lettuces from the garden tend to bolt, and I don't grow them in the hotter months. But when I do grow them, I give all of my lettuces, baby lettuces, buttery lettuces, butter lettuce, Swiss chard, all those things like that that are softer that can be used in salads, I give them an ice bath with water. I also do the same if my cucumber isn't cold enough, tomatoes, it works really great. And it also brings back to life veggies that are on their last leg that you still want to have a little crisp. Okay, I'm gonna stew these greens a little bit longer, but until then I want to add some of my seasonings to this. I'm gonna add a little olive oil as well to get a little fat in there. Some turmeric, a little OD on the turmeric, but I want a lot of broth, a little bit of salt, a little black pepper, some smoked paprika, apple cider vinegar, a little ginger powder. I'm gonna add lots of pepper and some onion powder. And you guys already know my favorite Vegemite, which gives it a little veggie broth powder flavor. But I'm only gonna add a little bit because I have a new... This is what we have. I'm using the wrong stirring utensil, but it's not silver, so I'm doing good. We're just gonna let this cook down. Let's add a little... some olive oil. I don't know if y'all can see that. About a tablespoon and a half of olive oil. Okay, so we're about to eat. Look at those stewed greens. So much flavor. I used a little mushroom veggie broth powder. And I want to add some chili flakes. I definitely do not have the capacity, y'all, to move the way that Mother did. I know y'all like, why so much pepper? These chili flakes are not that hot. These play chili flakes, I don't know. And it sucks because I bought them in bulk. And they don't make nothing hot. But I'm almost done with them, thank goodness. I probably have like half a cup left or 1/4 a cup left of this. And then I'm gonna research who's selling the spicy chili flakes. They don't make chili flakes like they used to. Let me let y'all hear how crunchy this is. Tender but still crunchy. All right, there are my stewed greens. I'm gonna go finish my wok and let these cook on low for about 4 or 5 more minutes. I like my greens. These are baby greens, so they're not as thick as the greens you're gonna get from the store. These are grown in my garden. I don't prefer, but I don't prefer my greens too mushy or too soft. I like them to have a crunch. But yeah, actually I'm gonna turn this off now because the heat in the broth will stew it a little bit more. But I like the crunchy stems. These aren't gonna taste too bitter because they're babies. They have a sweet flavor to them from the garden. And now I understand why Maya, Mother, enjoys cooking after she writes. That's so good and crunchy. I also made some salt and pepper scrambled tofu for a quick protein on the side. I did not have energy to be doing a bunch of other stuff. The star of this is the collard greens, which, if you one of them people who be counting your protein and all that jazz, I just learned that collard greens, 2 cooked cups of collard greens is like 8 grams of protein. So for you people who be in the gym trying to build muscle, all that jazz, I just like to eat, child. But that's a good to know. So we're gonna get some of that. We got some rice. It's gonna be a good dinner. I'm gonna go finish my walk, and then I'll let you guys know what I think about this routine. This is definitely not for me to cook and then write. I'm not gonna do that. But something I do want to point out is she didn't have shame. Let me turn this tofu on because I want it a little bit more crispy. Angelou had a little bit of shame and honesty around the fact that she writes a lot and she has no problem ignoring the world until she completes her task. Let me get in my final water. And I don't have kids, I'm just a wife and a homegirl and a sister to my homies. But I don't know, I do think my routine as a writer can clash with me being a little neurospicy. Like, this is too much stuff to do in my routine as a writer. It's too many tasks, knowing I gotta go and print out the stuff I need to, because I like to edit not on my computer or my typewriter. I like to typewrite, have it, or print it out. But this isn't sustainable for me. So what I will try is, after I eat my dinner, because I like to meal prep, I will go and edit a few pages and use a specific detail that she gives us insight on. Okay, so we are doing this our own way. I am making my lunch right now, and I just finished my routine. This is my first draft. My typewriter allows for me to email things to myself. It's not connected to the internet for being on the internet, but it is connected for me to send my drafts to myself. And so this is a draft that I'm going to edit, but I'm going to do it in the style that Maya Angelou shared she does, which she says, I begin thinking about dinner mid-afternoon. That's what time it is now. I love to cook and find it both creative and relaxing. So I used gardening for that and yoga at it after my walks. After I have planned dinner and possibly begun a dish which demands long stewing, I take the morning's work to my dining room table and polish it. And I'm at my desk right now. And straighten out the grammar, clear up the syntax, and try to eliminate repetitions and contradictions. By dinner time, I'm ready to join my family or friends. And I'll share more about that later, but that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to polish up the grammar, the syntax, and repetitions will be removed. I read it last night to my husband and definitely noticed where I needed some edits. So this time will be used greatly. So I'm trying to learn how to enjoy editing on paper. If I had a traditional typewriter, it would push it out, but this is more so to help me and my neurospicy brain not to, you know, get distracted by tabs. And so I'm gonna write right now, or edit right now. So as you can probably hear in the background, I have something stewing and I got a lot of editing done. Got a lot of editing done here, and I will share this hopefully on my blog and link it in this video or update you guys when it's posted. But I got half of it done, and I think I'll edit more throughout the day before dinner and get on with my day and eat. This is really great, and I can't wait to share more of what my experience has been like following my version of Maya Angelou's writing routine. This is what we got, y'all. We got the collard greens, tofu, tomatoes, rice. This is the perfect meal after a long walk. Bye, y'all. Okay, so I'm done. I finished the complete edit, and all I did was just eat my lunch and get a little food in my belly, and I was able to finish the full edit. So I'm excited about now taking this and adding it clearly to the document, because I edited on paper, so there's still some more tasks to do that I can maybe do tonight, and that's how I completed the way that she did. Yay! I did it!
It's easier to breathe far from the vicinity. I'll drive 1,000 miles from just about anything. It's everything I want it to be, running from familiarity. But lately it's been quiet. It's my own